You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got some special guests here that bought us breakfast this morning.
That's right, Young Dick Gregory.
Young Dick Gregory.
An albino Spanish guy.
Oh, you guys brought us breakfast.
Yes, we brought breakfast. Anywhere we go, we bring gifts.
From where was it?
That's what people from the Bronx do now. We bring gifts. We out here. We're Hollywood now.
We bring you breakfast,
little
Legionnaires
brisket,
disease.
you know what I'm saying?
What kind of breakfast
bagel.
did y'all bring?
Little meat, you know what I'm
Little
saying?
Vienna
What, just some meat,
sausages.
Yee?
You know what I'm saying?
That's for you too, Envy.
Little sausage. Little sausage.
The Bronx kind of on fire right
Yo,
now.
we hot right now. Not in the old way where we was like burning down buildings and stealing cars.
We got mad
We out here
shit out
popping.
there
Shout out to
nowadays.
French, Remy,
You know what I'm saying?
Cardi. Fat Joe got a hot one right now.
Yep.
That all the way up. You know what I'm saying? We out here. Bodega
this
boys
one?
in the building. You know
Have
what
you
I'm
heard
saying?
this one?
We were just on Bronx 12 Regional News. You saw us?
I did.
That's when you really made it.
Mero was looking like the black eyewitness.
And I just want to clear up, we did not snitch. That's not why
No.
Why were you guys on
They were
Bronx
giving
12
us
Regional
accomplishments.
News?
because we're very funny and we're a paradigm-shifting comedy duo.
We're the last
You know what I'm
two people to make it out the Bronx, so they just want us. They want little kids to see us, so we
So
can
y'all
be
don't
like
live in the
J-Lo.
Bronx no more?
We still live in
No,
the
we still in the
Bronx.
Bronx.
We still keep it very
Okay.
100. Still got box cutters in the pocket. You know
I
what
got
I'm saying? Don't
Legionnaires
run up
disease
on
right
us
now.
in the bodega. You know what I'm saying? We're not that rich.
No.
I didn't know what y'all was on there for. I saw it. I was like, what crime did they witness?
Well, News Swell has been reaching out for a minute, you know what I'm saying? But we've been very busy with Uncommon Sense.
Hey,
Okay,
coming
well,
back
there
April
you go.
1st.
It's Friday at 11.
Can't wait.
MTV 2.
But
It's like going back to school. You know what I'm saying? That summer's
man.
over, coming back.
Yeah.
Charlamagne's the principal. It's like
Yeah.
Saved by the Bell, like an ethnic Saved by the Bell. Crystal's is the new girl.
I'm
Andrew
just very
Schultz is
happy.
like,
So who's Screech?
who Screech? Andrew Schultz.
Probably Schultz.
Andrew
yeah.
Schultz.
Definitely
Yeah.
Schultz. Definitely Schultz.
Absolutely.
I'm just happy we getting free haircuts and free food again. You know what I'm saying?
We
That was,
were looking scruffy for a minute there
I
when we
need
were on
one
hiatus,
right now.
man.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have a haircut right now.
I got my hood on,
Carlito not
dog.
here this
No,
morning.
no
Shout
shape
to
up.
So do
Carlito.
they style you and everything for Uncommon Sense?
Absolutely.
You have a
Everything.
stylist?
Wardrobe.
Wow.
I get my eyebrows
Foundation.
You guys are
Shit.
moving on up.
Yo,
Yes.
we Hollywood for real,
Out here.
man. We took a car today. I didn't even talk to the driver.
Not at all. I have my
I was
headphones
like, put it
on.
on. I was like, put on 10 wins and don't talk
Shut
to me,
up.
dog. Don't look me in my eyes.
Matter of fact, play my Spotify playlist, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Mero, you said you get your eyebrows done? You really
No.
Spanish. You said that.
I'm saying.
You did say that though. You did say that.
I did.
That got nothing to do with being on TV. That's just regular Spanish dude stuff.
If you got
MTV was like, yo, you have to grow out the slits in your eyebrow, man. You looking
Listen,
too wild.
I don't get. I'm not Puerto Rican. I don't get the cuts. But if your eyebrows look terrible, there's nothing wrong with plucking a hair or two. Out here.
Nah,
I'm not
you
talking
can't
about
do
doing the
that.
crazy extra. Don't
What
get
if
crazy.
you have a unibrow? You
That's what
should-
I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah, if you
Oh,
got
yeah,
look at
unibrow.
it.
Yeah, unibrow.
You know what I'm saying? If you're looking crazy, get a little maintenance done.
I mean,
you
it
know what
works
I'm
for
saying?
Anthony Davis.
Yeah. But he's a basketball
But he's
player.
also a millionaire, dog. If you're a
Yeah.
millionaire, you can have a unibrow. You can have.
What
you know
about your
I'm saying?
underarms? You shave under your arms?
No way. I trim. You know what I'm saying? When it gets too
So
long.
you do.
You know when it gets no with a like a buzzer. You know what I'm saying?
So you use clippers.
yeah,
That's
just clip it.
shaving.
No, shaving is like with a razor.
So
You
that's
make it
not,
bald.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
not bald.
Not
no.
bald. Okay, so you
just
just
trim
clip
it.
it down.
I got you want to see right now?
Yeah, let me see what your underarms is looking like.
Nah,
Yo,
go, Mero.
what is this
You
guy?
got too many layers on.
Go ahead, Mero.
I got too many layers.
See?
No, I'm just
Mero
wondering
ain't
if-
work. Mero
I
got on a
just
waist
wonder
trainer.
if
That's why he
I
don't lift up
think
his shirt.
I got too many layers on.
Right? He got on Spanx.
No, I think
They
that's
trying to show
shaving
Angela
under
Lee
the arms. That's all.
was pushing it in.
Listen,
The
that's
two
just
letters.
gonna end up with a
Angela Lee.
gif of you sniffing my armpit. It's gonna get me in a lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna stop that.
Just lie and say the waist trainer is a bulletproof vest, bro.
Yeah.
I don't wear. Who got a waist trainer? Nah.
Guys wear
got
waist
waist-
trainers and they have man spanks now.
No, I seen man specs and dudes. Shout out to Jim Jones. I seen him with waist trainers.
He had on a waist
Instagram.
trainer on Instagram.
Jim Jones?
Jim Jones. Shout out to
Every
Jim Jones.
had
Got
one
a
on.
copper. You know what I'm
Mine
saying?
was a joke. It was a joke.
Oh, it was a joke.
it.
It's a joke. Until you're like, yo, I look good in this. Okay.
Wearing the Sosa con Fuego, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't got no hips
Wearing
no
the
more.
Under Armour over it, looking like Eddie Long, like,
Everybody's like, yo,
I'm
we had
tight,
aces
I'm out
tonight.
here.
And these
like, meet me
organs
behind
are all
the ball.
smushed together.
Now,
Can't
Mero,
even breathe.
Mero, you Afro-Latino?
Yes. You know what I'm saying?
I just
Oh,
find-
we can start this conversation. We had this conversation off camera, but we could have it.
Yeah,
now.
I just found out about this term a week ago.
Charlamagne just found out about Afro-Latinos.
He calls everybody Afro-Latino now.
Oh, where?
I mean, technically you can.
In New York City, I feel like most people are Afro-Latino
You know
or
what?
Mexican.
Everyone's from Africa, right? So you can't really offend anyone with
Yeah,
that, right?
yeah, yeah.
Come on, man.
He's getting on some weird.
I'm getting my Dick
the original
Gregory
man
joint, all
is
right? The
from
original
Africa,
man
you know
came
what I
from the
mean?
Fertile Crescent,
Feel me?
all right? You know what I'm
Lucy was
saying?
the first human
we
ever.
walked out of here from Africa.
Now, how close are you guys with Charlamagne? Because Charlamagne just recently got into beef in the streets.
Yeah.
And it,
I'll say this right now.
I will say this right now. I'll catch a body for
I will
Charlamagne.
fade
So,
any for Charlamagne right now.
Now, Cat Williams running the Charlamagne.
I'll fake Cat Williams.
Yo,
I'm putting it out there right now.
It's nothing.
At me.
It's not. You know, we're not rich.
No.
All right, we're not rich, so it's not like he could go back at us on Baller Report. Like, we would actually fight you in the subway, dog.
I'll fight you.
You know what I'm saying? I got nothing to live for right now.
I just got health insurance.
Right?
I'm good. I just got health insurance.
That'll
I'm
be
good.
lit for the Bodega Boys.
Bodega Boys?
Jump Cat Williams.
Cat
Yo,
Williams?
it might happen.
Come on, I just put the full next one. You punch him in the chest. Good.
Be funny now.
This right here.
Pimp
nigga.
down, pimp down.
Right here. This is the kryptonite.
Is the Bronx the most dangerous borough in New York?
Absolutely.
Probably. You know why? Because if something happens,
no.
what do you mean?
I think so,
You know
bro.
why? This
Because
is
everyone's
why.
from Queens.
This is why everyone's like, yo,
I wouldn't say Queens. That's
Everyone's like, yo, look at the stats and stuff. Stuff happens in the Bronx that does not get reported.
True.
You would get
Word.
killed in the Bronx and that don't even
Nobody
make the
finds
paper.
out.
You know what I'm
Word.
saying? Like your family gonna mourn you and that's
Oh,
it.
Brooklyn? I'm from Queens, but Brooklyn?
You
I'm
from
from-
Queens?
This is
Listen,
the thing.
dog. I'm
If you
from.
talk-
Hold on, yeah.
If you
Let's
take
talk
a
about
whole,
Brooklyn.
because Brooklyn, there's parts of Brooklyn that are wild, like
Right.
Brownsville, East New York.
There's nice parts of the Bronx.
There's nice
Riverdale.
parts, but there's few. Riverdale barely counts as like the
Yeah,
Bronx.
yeah.
Okay,
There's
name
no-
another
no,
one.
Riverdale is not the Bronx.
Riverdale is not really the Bronx.
That is
They're not
the
the
Bronx.
They're not considered the Bronx.
Riverdale.
Go
They're not
ask-
considered the
go
Bronx.
And what's that street where they be having all them Christmas lights?
Arthur Ave?
That's Pella
or
Parkway.
Pella
Yeah,
Parkway.
Pella Parkway,
Pella Park-
that's
Even
nice.
Pella Parkway's grimy though.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on the Albanians.
Go out there and get stabbed by an
City
Albanian.
Island is
On the
beautiful.
what? Albania?
The Albanians
Oh,
run Pella Parkway.
Yeah, Albino, look at
All right?
that.
And
whole
see-
street?
They got, listen, they're running over there.
Charlamagne's like, Albanians, that's Afro-Latino, right? Yo, I'm telling you. Yo, ask Saul Rosenberg from Riverdale if he's from the Bronx. He'll be like,
All right.
absolutely not. I'm from Riverdale.
All right? That's not part of, we don't consider that part of the Bronx.
But shout out to Riverdale, though.
No, the Bronx, listen, like my neighbor, my neighbor was the girl that cut the other girl's baby out.
Word up.
That was like
That
a
was
regular,
wild. Neighbor?
that was
That
my
was wild.
neighbor. That's like a regular Tuesday on the Bronx.
Yeah.
We see stuff like that. We're like, well,
That's crazy.
we'll wait for the weather, see what
put
else
some
is happening
candles.
on the news.
If
I'll
you
write my
watch
name.
the local news in New York, all the crazy stuff happens in the Bronx.
All of it. We're like the Florida,
I
New
feel
York.
like Brooklyn's crazy.
Brooklyn-
I live in Brooklyn.
People
Stuff
from
happen
Brooklyn
right around
want
the
that.
corner
That's
from
not
where
an
I
honor.
live all
I
the
don't-
time.
Where do you live?
I don't want to be the
I'm
worst
the
place
best
in New York.
Well,
Like, I'm trying to get a Whole Foods up our block, man.
I'm fine in Queens. We got grass growing up. We
Yeah,
Queens
you
is-
good.
Queens
We got a
is
yard,
cool,
we
but
got a
y'all-
yard and shit.
I got the problem with the streets because it'd be like 234th block and 234th
Road,
Avenue and all
drive.
that. If you don't
I
live
don't
in
know.
Queens, no, that makes sense, man.
Yo, meet me on 98th Place and 45th Road.
I'm on the Van Wyck.
What does that
You're
mean?
gonna be on here for an hour.
Shout out to Queens, though.
And the Bronx ain't gentrified either, though.
Not
Not
at all.
yet. They trying.
Yo,
but,
we
you know
did
what I'm
a- we
saying?
did a
That's why we got the
feature-
box cutters and all the slashings back. We're
That's
trying
true.
to keep Whitey out of this.
It's funny, we did a feature for this website and showing them where we grew up and all of that. And I took him to one of my cribs where I grew up, and literally the next day, the dude got clapped on that same corner at 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
Man, that shit been hot for the interview.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
everyone in the interview was like, "Oh, we were
that
just
Hunts
out there."
Point?
So,
No, it was on Dewey Avenue, Calhoun. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, East Tremont.
That's all I know. Hook is at the point.
Hookers in the point. See, and the Hunts Point ain't even fun anymore. It's like there's no clubs down there and stuff.
There's
like
no races.
Yeah.
There used to be races.
Shout out to
down
the
there
goat,
and
the wedge,
Yeah.
pyramid. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the
If you're a
wedge.
freak, you know these references.
How'd y'all avoid not getting clapped out there, man?
stuff. Luck. You know what I'm
Still
saying?
out there. They ain't
We
avoiding
still out here.
that.
But you know what it is? You gotta be humble. You can't just come through with like wild jewels and be like, yo, I'm on
out
MTV2
here.
now. Just
Yeah.
push people out the way in the bodega. I'm just very,
yeah.
you know. I don't
get
listen,
my
you
own
step
shape
on my
ups
shoes.
anymore.
I'm like, yo, my fault, guys.
Says the guy with 2 chains on his neck.
2 chains. I stole this from wardrobe though, and I took car service here, so I know I'm good. If I had to take the 2 train here, this be tucked in right now. I'd be real
So
humble.
you're not thinking
with my
about
coat
moving
zipped
to
up.
Jersey over the bridge?
I'm
and
already.
Oh, he's moving to Bergen County.
I'm
He
already-
Okay, so you don't even live in the Bronx.
No. I live in Bergen County in my mind.
Oh,
I
okay.
still live in the Bronx in the physical form.
Your
you know what
thoughts
I'm saying?
become things.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
You know what
trying
I'm
to
saying? I'm
manifest
trying
it
to
to
think
reality.
it. Exactly.
And I can't wait because when he lives
It's
in
on my
Bergen,
vision board.
that means I'm coming through all the time. You know what I'm saying? With the loud pipes
Yeah,
on my
man.
Maserati, burning it out, ignoring your Jewish neighbors. Like, yo, why is Jesus
got
doing a
Maserati
360?
in the Bronx?
Not yet.
No.
But I'm
These-
gonna get it.
Heavy. This is-
That's
these
why
are-
we're doing Uncommon Sense.
These are now and later raps.
We're trying to
You know
get
what
that
I'm saying?
Charlamagne money. I'm trying to change up cars
So
every
is the
day like
pay
my
good
man.
over
ain't
there
got
on
no money.
Uncommon Sense?
Charlamagne
for you
lying.
guys?
Charlamagne got money.
Mad money.
Charlamagne getting bottles from Drake. Don't think we forgot about that, man.
Free bottles.
Dog, I can't even. I have to still pay to get in the club. You getting bottles from rappers? Come on, man. I'm trying to
You
get
pay
on
to get in
the
the
club, man.
club?
Charlamagne's
Yeah.
neighbors are still trying to figure out what he does.
Yeah.
Like, is he an
He got
orthodontist?
billboards. They know what he does. He got billboards.
No, that
Is he
could
an
be true.
orthodontist?
I was in
It's
the back.
wax. They try to figure out what he
It's
does.
wax now.
They're like, yo, I still think he's casing the joint.
I haven't invited Wax to the new neighborhood yet.
Somebody left a,
Nah,
somebody left a
easing in,
comment
easing
about
in.
wax on one of Charlamagne's pictures. They said,
Oh, don't do that.
can I read this?
Yeah, of course.
It says, your bodyguard is an abusive, horrible father. He may not tell you, but as his friend, you have to talk to him. You're a great dude, Charlamagne. I have faith that you would tell him he's not being right. Have a great day.
Damn.
too bad.
You know what the thing is? God's working on all of us.
You know what I'm saying?
You know? God,
But
you
let
know,
me
he
ask
knows
you
Wax's
this.
heart.
Do you check your friends, like if you feel like they're not being a good dad or
Dad?
a good
I mean, he never has to
boyfriend-
check me for being a good dad because I'm an excellent dad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I
I'm a
don't
very
have
good
kids,
dad.
so I don't know if he's not.
what I mean?
Like,
But
like if he
other
likes his
friends,
kid and like
would you check your friend if you?
Yeah, I mean, you have to,
dad,
because you can't be scumbag adjacent. You know what I'm
I mean?
saying? Like, if you're not taking care of your kid and I'm hanging out with you, that's a bad look for me.
What
You know
about if
I'm
he's
saying?
cheating on his girlfriend or his wife? Do you
That-
tell
you
him?
don't touch that.
Whoa,
You don't
whoa,
touch that.
hey,
Hey, listen,
hey,
let me tell
Poppy,
you
I no snitch. Okay?
Listen.
No, not snitch, but do you tell your friend?
Kids
chill
is
out?
one thing. Kids is one thing. Kids, because kids, you're impacting another life. You know what I'm saying?
You're impacting another life if
But
you're
that's different
cheating
because
too.
you grown. But you grown.
Yeah, we grown.
You grown though. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't check your friend like, yo, maybe you need to do your woman a little better because all this.
You can't say that to dudes because then dudes think you're trying to smash their girl. Yo, you're not treating her
true.
right.
Word
Yeah.
up. Like,
Yo,
why you
you're
care
not-
so much for?
You're not treating her
That's
right,
not really
fam.
your business.
You're not
man.
really treating
that's
her
not
right.
that's not the aspect of our relationship.
Word
Like,
up.
you're my homeboy and stuff. Like, if you want to do the dirt on your side, just keep it out
Yeah.
my view.
That's
you
not
know what I'm
just
saying?
Come on.
Now, if he's beating her, that's different.
That's
Like, yo,
different.
stop
That's
it.
different.
That's different.
Can't
You know
hit
what
We're
I'm
not
saying?
here for that at
We're
all.
not here. No
You know what
So
I'm saying?
forget all the
misogyny.
mental abuse, only physical abuse.
You know what? Mental abuse can make
Listen,
you a good.
mental
Can make you a
abuse is
good
relative.
character. It's
You know
like
what I'm saying?
it's like turning a charcoal into a diamond.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think y'all need to check each other if you see each other messing up. As a friend,
I mean, what
yeah.
constitutes messing up?
I would tell my friends if I felt like they was wrong. I would be like, you shouldn't do stuff like that because karma and it's not cool and he's good to. I would tell somebody.
I mean,
What
that's
if you
true.
see your
but-
friend's
that's
girl
true,
is
but sometimes you on
treats her
vacation in
great,
DR and
treats him
things
great.
happen. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You know?
Well, question. Now, you guys are from the Bronx.
Yes.
Now, a lot of Bronx artists are
Sheesh.
popping right now. So I'm
Yes.
just going to ask y'all who y'all claim, who y'all don't claim.
French
Fat-
Montana all day. French
Fat
Montana
Joe,
is God.
Remy Ma, y'all claim.
Gotta claim.
Fat Joe is like you can't not because Fat Joe still be in the Bronx.
Right.
Fat Joe will still go get a pernil on Southern Boulevard. So you always gotta rep Fat Joe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the pun legacy, all that. And French.
DITC, all that.
DITC, all that stuff. You know what I mean?
What about Peter Guns?
Peter Guns,
I
Peter
claim
Guns is
Peter
a
Guns all
legend.
day.
Peter Guns is a rap legend
on.
and a legend in fatherhood
Yeah.
and fertility.
Listen,
Right?
his fidelity record, he could run for president of DR right now and
Okay.
win. You know
Listen,
what I'm saying?
Peter Guns is not the best person, but you know what? He has a good character.
He's out here.
He has a good character.
Cardi B.
We've
All
been
day.
claiming Cardi B way before she
before-
was on TV.
Can we say that?
We known about Cardi B from
we can say
because
that.
we be in
You know
those
what I'm
little grimy hood spots where she used to be at, and we're very proud of Cardi B.
Shout out to
That's
Cardi
the
B.
homegirl for real.
Shout out to Key
What
Club.
about Shay Davis? Was he from the Bronx?
Yeah, his gun goes blam. You cannot front on Shay
He's a
Davis.
big Shay Davis fan.
Yeah, his gun goes
He's a-
blam.
Listen, if you're a
Come on.
rapper from the Bronx, we're not gonna front on you.
I thought Shay was from Queens.
Nah, Shay Davis is straight Third
He was
Ave.
always with Smack, so I thought he was about to.
Yeah.
Always.
Smack used to be out of the Bronx very, very heavy, dog. You know what I'm saying? With the most gooniest goons. You know what I'm saying?
Smack beat me up when I was 13.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, man.
What'd
That's
you
when
do?
his name was DJ Shrimp.
I can't. DJ Shrimp?
Yeah, DJ Shrimp.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, he beat me.
I mean, you kind of asking for it with a name like that. DJ Shrimp.
That's why I changed it.
So he beat you up when you were young, but y'all are cool.
Yeah, that's my guy.
How do you become cool after that? That's
We went to
only
the same
guys could
school,
do that.
we
Y'all
went to
beat
school.
each other
Yeah,
up.
when you
and
go to
then-
school, sometimes you get
in
beat up.
Elementary school, you fight. And
You
then
fight.
the
It's
next day
nothing.
y'all
Yeah,
cool.
your best friend
That
don't
kid
like
was
with
in
them and
elementary
stuff.
school.
No, we was in elementary school. We was like 7th and 8th grade.
How y'all don't big up Fred the Godson though?
Shout out to
They
Federico.
his kids
listen.
go to the same daycare center.
Oh,
I said that
okay,
last
okay.
time we was
Even
there.
though there's only one daycare center in the Bronx, so that's not really a big deal. But you know what I'm
It's the
saying?
same one.
Shout out to Freddie. He's out here.
The godson.
I don't front on anybody from the Bronx, to be honest. Even if they're, you know what I mean? Because I feel like
Even
other
if you're like a
regions
whack
have that.
rapper,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We still
gotta
gonna show
hold
you
it
love
down.
because you know you're trying to do your
Atlanta
thing.
does it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They all hold each other down.
Hey,
Why not
yeah,
us?
they do,
You know what I'm
they
saying?
do.
So now how is Uncommon Sense different this season?
We got a white guy on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andrew.
We got a
Schultz
white
on that
dude,
episode.
20%
It's
more white guy.
reverse affirmative action, y'all.
what
You're
I'm
happy
saying?
white people. You
There
got
you
Donald
go.
Trump. Now you got Andrew Schultz
You
on
got
the
the
show.
young Hezzy.
Mm-hmm.
You know
That
what I'm
was
saying?
actually a prerequisite. It was like, yo, you have to have.
You know
gotta
what it was?
wait it up a little
We
bit,
were having
white
too
guy.
much fun last season. You seen it? It looked like a different world. It was just all black, smelled like cocoa butter.
The little
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
different
saying?
world
We had a
with a white
closet
person.
episode, man. Like they wasn't gonna let that
No,
rock.
Willie was just light skinned.
No, there was a one white person on A Different World.
He was probably a professor.
No, remember Marisa Tomei,
Yeah.
first season.
shout
Oh
out.
yeah, the
Yeah.
first season
First
done.
season.
One and
It's
done.
One and done.
She's low key Puerto Rican, I feel like.
Yeah.
Mr. Tomei. She got the Puerto Rican swag.
Chris was on every episode this
This
year.
is
true.
And we got a
Harry is
live audience.
That's right.
Live
They
audience.
wildin'. We got a live audience. We back in TRL, man.
So go buy tickets right now. They're on backpage.com.
But don't act up. There are metal detectors, all right?
So you have
mean-
to pay for tickets?
nah, no way.
Nah, they're free,
Oh,
I
okay.
believe.
You said buy tickets.
I believe for the first season we might start pulling some Hamilton scams after that.
Yeah, you never
Charging
know.
people with G to get in.
You never know with Desus and Mero. They might have some tickets on the low that they sell
You know
to
what I mean?
people.
I'm gonna set up a,
I'm scalping tickets.
I'm gonna set up a ticket and buy all the tickets.
So
just
you get like
resell them.
hosting party gigs off of this and everything?
A little bit. You know
You
what
know,
I'm
we've
saying?
been hosting parties for a minute, and not like hood parties,
Not
or classy
crazy hood.
parties. We got one coming up.
Party.
I got
Classy.
Urban Plaza.
Shout out to the Verses.
Like you don't
You know what
gotta
I'm saying?
get
We out
patted
here.
down to come in. And like people voluntarily check their jackets. Not everyone's throwing their jacket on the table in the back and fighting about it later. You know
A
what
lot
I'm
of
saying?
natural hair. A lot of natural hair. It's
know
like
what
the
I'm
cool
saying?
guy.
Listen, we switch it up.
We out here. No more
Been out
Roombas.
here working though. You got a popular podcast.
Bodega Boys on iTunes.
I'm
Shout
saying?
out to Red Bull.
Out here.
Giving us the wings.
Yeah.
Because
Check Red Bull
Wax
cutting.
is getting
Huh?
bookings
Wax
now.
is no. Oh, you said what kind of check is Red Bull?
Right, yeah.
They just pay us some free Red Bull, really.
Yeah.
That's why y'all so hype right
That's
now.
why it's so hype.
And organic snacks. We go in there. They got organic pita
Hype.
chips. You know what I mean?
Natural K2.
Very nice.
We out here like Zika.
Kill
We
chips.
appreciate you guys for joining us. April 1st, MTV2 Uncommon Sense.
April
Make sure you
Fool's
check it out.
Day.
That's right.
That's right.
And it's definitely coming on. It's not no April Fool's joke.
Definitely coming
That's
on.
definitely coming out. We promise it's not a
Unless the
joke.
white man about to pull the rug
Did we
from
know
under
it's going
us.
to be on the first episode yet?
Michael Jackson, special guest.
Wow.
Bringing him
A
back.
hologram.
You know what I'm saying? Out here.
Yes.
Wow.
Get ready.
Who pulled that off?
You know what I'm saying?
Charlamagne.
Made some
Charlamagne
calls.
made some calls.
Yeah.
Charlamagne's a power. Listen, Charlamagne's Illuminati now.
He is. Him
He
and
make-
Drake.
he make some things happen.
That is true.
Black Illuminati.
Black
that is
Illuminati.
true.
It's not
All right.
as powerful, but they got good suits.
You know what I mean?
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning, these guys.
The Breakfast Club. Every weekday morning. Tune in